It's Pop Trigger time! Hey everyone, I'm Sam Shocker. Thanks for tuning in. Our co-host today, our very own Brie Essrig. She is stressed, depressed, but well-dressed,
and
folks.
And the stigma. Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to her YouTube channel at Brie Essrig.
And check out Dr. One Up on Machinima's Prime channel every Friday.
So good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And back in the Pop Trigger studio, we love her. Hey, yo, Shauna's here. That's actually her YouTube name. Her name is Shauna Malcolm, but I like to see her as, hey, yo, Shauna.
That's right.
And back from his Matthew McConaughey interview, Brett Ehrlich is here.
Yep, that's me.
I'm touching you so I can get some of the Matthew juice.
All right.
It's amazing. And of course, you can check out his YouTube series at Viral Video Film School. And you can catch me live at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern on Dr. Drew on Call on HLN. Tune in, and please tune in this Wednesday and Thursday because I'm filling in for Dr. Drew, and I feel like no one's going to watch. And I'm afraid that the ratings are going to plummet, so please, we need everybody to watch. Miley Cyrus wore a t-shirt mocking victims of sexual abuse. So Miley posted a photo to her Instagram account of herself wearing this t-shirt with Terry Richardson on it, the world-renowned photographer that has a number of allegations against him for using his stature as this famous photographer to coerce young women, young models to come do photo shoots with him, and where they allege that he would introduce them to really uncomfortable sexual situations, okay? And the allegations go from there. They stem from there. So Miley's also worked with Terry Richardson. She wore a shirt with his face, and then it is strategically cropped off. You can't see what the wording is. So Holly Scoop did a little investigation, and they found in some Google shopping sections that t-shirt that she wore, and then the wording actually was, "I was touched by Terry." And that's where the controversy begins, whether or not this is ironic for her, whether she thinks it's funny, whether she's even aware of these allegations from the other girls. It's beyond me. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
I'm unfollowing Miley from Instagram right now.
She can't stop attention whoring.
Farty in the U.S.A.
Lost for words. I'm a fan of Miley Cyrus, but no longer. This pisses me off, Brett. This pisses me off.
I'm not cool with this.
I thought she was a feminist. I thought that this is basically laughing in all those victims' faces.
Okay. I do agree to some degree. However, I do think the fact that, one, she cropped it out either speaks to unawareness of it, or that it may not be perceived in the way in which she intended it. And I do think that it's also the media trying to make a story by investigating, finding it out, and now making it bigger than what it was before. Because I wouldn't have known what the t-shirt could have been had, who does it, Holly Scoop?
Holly Scoop.
Not gone out, found it, put it up. I'm just saying.
Why would she buy it anyways? I don't care whether she posts it to Instagram or not. She's wearing that t-shirt.
The thrust of Shauna's point is that it isn't clear from what she posted that she knew that this was what the shirt was. Well, I'm just saying she wasn't like, look at my shirt.
I was touched by Terry.
She might just think it's a funny shirt, but weird.
Terry who gave that to her. And
I'm Terry Richardson. It's his face.
I'm just saying.
Maybe she's owning it. You have a shirt, and I'm not saying it's the same, but you're owning a shirt that says stressed, depressed, but well dressed.
Sure.
Now you have a positive message for it, but you are using a pun in the context of depression, which is a mental illness. So I'm just saying that there's different levels of using it, and on that scale, I agree with Shauna. On that scale, this isn't the worst thing you can do.
And I also think the media deserves some attention here because, again, they made the story itself bigger than what it was.
The length of that paragraph
of Holly's, or not. I care that she's wearing it.
But I just think that, like, look at the story, the length of the paragraph necessary to explain how Holly Scoop found out what this was.
Okay,
It just made me say.
Pop Trigger investigates on their own.
I get it, but like that's one of those like look and do this and go and this, and I went on Google Shopping. It seemed a little obsessive.
Again, I'm not even thinking about Holly Scoop. I'm thinking about those girls. Do you know how many times in this industry that I've been put in situations like that?
Thank you, Sam.
And I'm sorry, like, why would you wear a t-shirt where women in this industry, women all over the world, but it happens a lot in this industry where you get these men and women who use their power to coerce these young, hungry actresses, models, and they dangle that carrot and they do
And listen, Miley is so lucky because when she goes to shoot, she's got a team of people
She has no
watching
idea.
her.
She has no f***ing idea.
She was photographed by Terry Richardson. She chose to be in those situations, and she had her bodyguards. You better believe she had her team of people there with her. Do you know how many young women models were shot by Terry Richardson who have come out and said he manipulated them to jerk him off and stuff like that? I'm sorry, but there are just way too many
and these
cases
models are
out
like
there.
14, 15, like just thinking, oh my God.
No way,
But she's
in no way, I'm not going to try to speak for you, but I do not think either of us are saying that this is okay in any way, shape, or form. Because it's not.
But it bothers me that she's even wearing this shirt without properly knowing the impact of all those victims and her acting like, oh, it's a double meaning. Yes, for her, she's shot with him. I understand that. I understand there's a double meaning there. But still, think about what those girls have gone through and how it has cost them their careers in a sense, because then they no longer trust these other people. I showed up to auditions when I was like 17 years old at dudes' houses, not knowing, looking it up on Craigslist 15 years ago, thinking that this was legit and this was real. Like, this town is so and these guys get away with it, and I don't like seeing a Miley Cyrus who is so pro-women, so pro-feminist, making light of this.
I agree with you.
I'm
really,
sorry.
Really
I get where you guys are coming from 100%. I know you're not saying it's okay. Of course.
Back to the original point. This is very farty in the USA.
Thank you.
I get it, but like I agree with you. This is a terrible 100%. Dynamic. I think that the focus of this, I think we can say, Miley, never wear that shirt again. The focus of this, like you're making it, should be on the dynamic, on what's dysfunctional about this town and dysfunctional about the power dynamic in photo shoots, leading to people who just, and not just in Hollywood, but in all facets of the career. Whenever the power dynamic is asymmetrical, then we need to focus on making it so that it's not so terrible.
And I don't want to celebrate piece of shit. I don't want Terry Richardson to be celebrated where celebrities are wearing his face thinking that's funny. No, if you abuse people, if you take advantage of your power and your stature, whether you're a male or a female, you, and nobody should be celebrating you. You. You.
I agree.
I'd buy that t-shirt.
Oh my God. All right, we need you guys to please continue on this conversation in the comment section below, okay? And we'll see you guys all next time.